Here's your neighborhood moment, a chance to find out about events, activities, and what's happening in your area.
Hi, my name is Elman Reyes. I am the chair of the South Tacoma Neighborhood Council for 2018, and welcome to our neighborhood moment. Today with me are Penny Smith, our board member and vice chair for 2018, and Tyler Cox with Healthy Homes, Healthy Neighborhoods. The first thing I wanted to talk about today is our board openings. We have quite a few board openings. You should see the map up on the screen, and in Orchard, that red section, we've got 2 board openings. In Oakland, Madrona, we also have 2 board openings. In Edison, again, another 2 board openings. Arlington, which is that bottom blue section, we have 1 board opening. Manitou, which is that last kind of pinkish colors, has a full slate of board members. Our board is full at 13 members, and we currently have 6, so we're just shy of half, and hopefully with your help you can come join us and make our board full. Our boundaries actually run at the north on SR 16 and on the east to I-5, and then we go south and west as far as the as far as the city limits go. So let's just dive right in with our guests here today. Penny, do you have anything, any updates? I know we talked last time about the neighborhood cleanups.
Right, and we succeeded in our large neighborhood cleanup. We meet at Bates off of 74th Street and have a big turnout. This year there's going to be, again, May 5th is our next cleanup, and then Edison, the little area in between our neighborhood, is having a cleanup in April. And then there's 2 other sections of Tacoma, of our neighborhood council, that will meet with other neighborhoods. So there'll be essentially 4 cleanups from South Tacoma, which is always exciting because there's a big turnout and lots of activity. Yeah. So we're thrilled with the work that we do there. Is
there volunteer opportunities with the cleanups as
well? Yes. We start at 10. It'd be good if any volunteer comes. They need to be an adult and wear sturdy shoes. So 10 to 2, and we'd appreciate help.
Yeah. Is there any perks for the volunteers that show up?
Well, there's pizza at lunch.
I think we got Tyler's interest over there. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the things that Venus brought up at our last neighborhood moment was the dinners that we do on Christmas for our first responders. Is there an update on what happened there?
Yes, it was very successful. It happens on Christmas Day, so there's volunteers giving up their Christmas to serve our first responders, police officers, firemen. And they not only have a meal at the headquarters, but they deliver to many other police stations in the area. And we're thankful for those volunteers.
Yeah, those volunteers are really important to us. I understand there was a desire to call out one in particular?
Donna Buck.
Donna.
She kind of heads it up and arranges for donations, but the business district helped. Lots of other people donated food and finances towards that, but she is the spearhead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If anyone out there knows Donna Buck, give her a high five, a hug, however
Yeah.
you guys are comfortable expressing thanks. But
right.
She's a great member of this community. Tyler, what have you been doing with Healthy Homes, Healthy Neighborhoods? What's that program all about?
Yeah, well, first, thanks so much for having me, Elman. And Healthy Homes, Healthy Neighborhoods is a City of Tacoma program. It's focusing now in South Tacoma, its 5th neighborhood, and it really tries to address some big issues like air pollution, having healthy and great-looking homes, having access to public transport and parks, and it tries to address those big issues through little steps by going house to house, person to person. And so it's really 3 avenues that we do that. One is community events and community group meetings that already exist. So South Tacoma Neighborhood Council has been great for us. Also door-to-door. We do a lot of door-to-door outreach to talk with people about the available services, get their feedback on things, and then we also have some events in the spring. And a lot of people say, does anyone even answer the door when you go knock around the neighborhood? And thankfully this far, I can say absolutely. People are pretty excited to give us feedback, to hear about new city services, and so it's been great so far.
Sounds good, sounds good. You mentioned some community events. Do you have any coming up?
Yeah.
Or maybe any that you've already done?
Yeah, so really in March, we have two of our big events coming up that I'm both pretty excited about. The first on March 10th is a community breakfast at the Asia Pacific Cultural Center. And that really is an opportunity for neighbors to meet neighbors, to eat food with each other. And it also sort of doubles as a resource fair. So people can learn about new services, also give feedback. It's a way for folks to meet each other, and we really try to get all sorts of different cultures and different groups of people there to mix together. So that's the first one I'm excited about. And the second one is at the community garden over near Wapato Hills Park. And that will sort of be both a build party, an opportunity to reserve garden space for the upcoming year. And there's already a great group of gardeners there who have really created a great garden, but there's more space for it to grow. And we're also working with Tinker Garden, who runs sort of educational outdoor little classes for kids. So it'll really be a family-friendly event that should be fun for everyone in the neighborhood.
You mentioned something that I think will get a lot of people's attention when you mentioned breakfast.
Yeah.
Is that an event that people have to show up and like, is there a fee involved with that, or is that?
Yeah, so all of our events are free. So we really just encourage folks to show up. You get free food, which is a plus. You can meet neighbors. There's a lot to love there. So I definitely encourage folks to come on out.
That really hits the spot when you mention free breakfast. So thank you very much for the work you're doing in the neighborhood, and I think from Penny and myself at the neighborhood council, it's been great having you guys in the neighborhood, and we look forward to the events coming up. Penny, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Well, I would like to thank you for stepping up to be our new chair. And when I gave you the gavel at our retreat and shook your hand, it was sincere. So we look forward to the technology and the youth. That's one thing that we need more of. Now, people do look at our Facebook, the age group that looks at Facebook, but our meetings are still for generally, if somebody has a problem, they come to our meetings, and that's our goal, is to try and help. So look forward to you working with us, and we just continue on trying to do a good job in the neighborhood.
Thank you. Tyler, anything else to add before we take off?
Yeah, the last thing I'd just say is that really our program succeeds because of each individual in the neighborhood getting involved, being active, giving us feedback, and coming to our events. And so really, I just encourage folks to look at what we do. You can find us cityoftacoma.org/healthyhomes. Also check us out on Facebook and get in contact if you want to volunteer, if you just want to show up. If you have a question about one of the services we are knowledgeable about, reach out. I'm always happy to talk. So
thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
thank you.
So as far as getting a hold of the neighborhood council, we are on Facebook. It's facebook.com/South Tacoma NC. Which also you could just go to southtacoma.us, which we're currently standing up right now. As Penny mentioned, we're doing a lot of upcoming technology stuff over the next year. And from our Facebook page, you can get a hold of Healthy Homes, Healthy Neighborhoods Facebook page as well. Thanks for watching the South Tacoma Neighborhood Council Moment. I'm Elman Reyes, and have a good night.
For more information on what's going on in your neighborhood, log on to the city's website, cityoftacoma.org/neighborhood councils.